You know, carrying all this stuff around sometimes is just not that fun. Ugh, okay, this is just like really heavy stuff.
Maybe he's no Romeo, but he's my loving one-man show. Oh, 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 let's hear it from the
boy. Hey guys, my name is Victoria. Did I take off his... Okay, good. I don't want him like... I'm really sorry, but I'm like trying to get on the way to work. Man, the struggle of being disabled is just not that fun because my foot plate. Not okay. See? It needs to be turned. Is that better? You're probably wondering, what is wrong with this child? She is clearly doesn't know what to do or anything. Well, anyway, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am disabled. I have a prosthetic leg. I'm a right leg amputee below the knee. And this right here behind me is my sweet buddy boy, Washington. I just think my mom has been really pushing me and working with me and just encouraging me to start vlogging, I guess, about what it's like to be disabled. As you can see, I'm driving. How am I driving? You just saw it. The left foot accelerator. It's a portable left foot accelerator. Basically, it just helps me to drive with my left foot, obviously. I have Washington as my mobility dog. And let me just tell you, the struggle is real. When I first got him, I was like, oh yeah, I definitely want to have a service dog. Now, to be honest with you, it was mainly just to have, I'm gonna be honest, like the idea of, hey, I could have, you know, a service dog and everything. All I heard was dog. Yeah, I'll have a dog to walk with me all around. Sure, yeah, that sounds great. So of course I was like, yeah, I'll do that, no worries. That sounds good, dog around me. But then we got him at 8 weeks old, cute little thing. And I started, you know, training him little by little. We did use a curriculum, Top Dog USA. I'll put a link down below. It was great to begin with. I was like, this is great. I love this. I have a dog around me. I'm getting all this attention. It's great. It's one of those things where I had him and it got to be to a point where, well, do I really use him? And I had, you know, I bought him a harness online, just cheap. Started using it, and he was doing great, except it didn't really fulfill a purpose for me of why I actually got him in the first place. So, it's one of those things where I'm using him, I'm bringing a harness, sometimes I'm not bringing a harness, sometimes it's, I was just using him as a dog, really, which is not okay. And because I was doing the very thing that everybody hates, is just to bring a dog around and carrying him around like a trophy. Oh, he's my service dog. So my family and I had a bit of a heart-to-heart, and finally got to sit down and be like, look, are you gonna train this dog or not? And I was training him, but I didn't give it my full 100%. And so I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna train him, and it's gonna be okay. We're gonna figure it out. And then we started looking into, you know, this harness right here, to actually help me balance is what we kind of wanted the dog for in the first place. I was working with them and making sure about the length of the bar to make sure it was just tall enough for me. Boldly Designs is what it was called. sorry, there's a big old truck. And it changed my life. It really did. I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. It's working. I'm actually using this harness, and to be quite honest with you, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to use this that much. It just doesn't seem like something. It was big, it was bulky, and it screamed service dog. Is that rain? Sorry. Still a little self-conscious about having a service dog, and I was like, it's not gonna be fun, but you know, fine, I'll do it. Not so much self-conscious as much as it was just, this is really gonna show that I have an issue. And you know, growing up all my life, I've been an amputee all my life pretty much. Since I was 7, I want to say. Yeah, I believe I was 7. Usually it's a hidden disability. By long dresses, long skirts, jeans, pants. I can remember one of the schools I went to in middle school. Y'all, I did not wear shorts. I did not wear skirts that were above the knee or at the knee. I did not. I was very subconscious. So anyway, I got to the point where I was able to get over it, and I wear shorts all the time now, except for work. But anyway, with the dog, he kind of, in a way, brought back those feelings of, oh, well, it's not so hidden anymore. People are gonna ask me so many questions and probably think I'm blind or deaf or something. So I had to kind of work with myself with that and be like, you know what, Lord, I am to you. My life is in your hands, and you gave me this dog for a reason, and he does help, especially with this harness now, especially that I'm now more committed. He's been a blessing, and I finally gotten over it. And guys, you don't even understand. I would leave him in the car sometimes just because I did not want to be seen as somebody else with a disability who probably didn't know how to walk or blind. I mean, I've had people go to my face without even saying anything and be like, is she blind? And you're like, dude, I'm just rambling now. But anyway, I just wanted to welcome you to my first vlog. I told you a little bit about myself, probably not enough, but that's the point of it. The biggest thing about my vlog is just going to be about my journey. My journey with being disabled and my service dog. I have some new chapters in my life that are about to start, possibly going to school, college. It's about 3 hours away from my family, so I'm like freaking out a little bit. I'm excited, but I'm freaking out because I've never done something like this. I go on trips, sure, it's maybe one night, you know. I hope it helps somebody. And you know, I'm gonna tell stories about what happened. Some good stuff, some bad stuff, and a little in between. I don't know. I want to see where this goes. In the beginning, I knew nothing about service dogs and the laws and Americans with Disabilities Act, the ADA. And I still don't know a lot. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm still learning. I've had them for 3 years now. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be learning throughout all this. You're great. And y'all. Hey! Say hey, buddy. Hey. Okay. Say hi, Washington. Hi. That's my pet right there to the left of me. And I'm not your pet. Hey, buddy. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. And if this goes anywhere, yay. If it doesn't, yay. Just yammering on. Because, you know, that's what I do best. Yammering on. Yammering, jabbering. I don't know. Okay. Well, we're here. I'm at work. Thanks, guys. Y'all are the best. And, we shall see you later. Right, Wash? buddy.